Melburnians appear to be abandoning our train network, with surprising new figures obtained by 9 News revealing the number of people riding the rails has plateaued for the first time in a decade. Jacqueline Freegard joins me now from Richmond Station. Jackie, what's the reason behind the slowdown in patronage growth, do you think?
Pete, the government claims because petrol prices were so low last year and the economy recovered somewhat from the global financial crisis, people just started using their cars again. But the opposition is quick to cite delays, cancellations and the increasing number of violent attacks as reasons why Victorians aren't catching the train anymore. The government has long claimed that unforeseeable patronage growth was behind that, but it's an excuse it just can't use anymore.
This Avalon factory is rolling out more than 1,500 concrete sleepers a day. The government hoping they'll go some way to reducing delays, with every one of Melbourne's crumbling train tracks to be replaced. Ageing infrastructure not the only challenge facing the Transport Minister. For the first time in more than 10 years, Melburnians have stopped catching the train, with the number of people riding the rails coming to a grinding halt. Over the last 3 years, train travel has been increasing by around 10% per annum. But during 2009, there were 214 million train trips made around Melbourne. That's just a 1% rise on the previous year.
This sort of double-digit growth every year was unlikely to ever be sustainable over an extended period of time.
Overall, public transport patronage was up 2.8% during 2009. There are almost 180 million tram journeys, a jump of around 5% compared to 9% in 2008. Martin Pakula says there's now no excuse for Metro not to lift its game.
They've had a rocky start to their time in charge of the network, but we're expecting to see significant improvement as 2010 unfolds.
The opposition says the figures are clear evidence Melburnians have simply had enough of the government failing to address a system in meltdown.
People increasingly see it as crowded, as unreliable and unsafe, and that's now reflected in these patronage figures.
I actually don't even like using public transport because there are delays. Pretty frustrating.
Jacqueline Freegard, 9 News.